back here with the star of The School for Good and Evil, Kerry Washington. People may not know this about you, because I actually didn't know about this until just a little while ago. You also direct.
I do.
How did that start?
I just directed the pilot of a new show on Hulu called Reasonable Doubt. I'm super proud of it. It's really very sexy, exciting, very cool show. But I started directing because my friend Common, the great, hip-hop legendary artist, he called me. Yes, he's amazing. He called me a few years ago. He had a new album out and a song called I Want You, and he called and said, "Hey, do you want to be like the girl in the video?" And I was kind of like, I did want to be the girl in the video, but I also didn't want to be like objectified or like, I wanted to have some control. So I said like, yeah, if I can direct it. And he said yes.
It just came out? Did you know you were gonna ask?
I had no idea I was gonna ask that. He actually said like, well then write a treatment and submit it like all the other directors. And then I was like, oh God. So I came up with this concept and I wrote a treatment, I submitted it to him. And the company, the recording company, is that what it's called? It's not my business, right?
Sure, yeah.
The label,
exactly.
the label.
The
label liked my pitch the most. And then I was like, oh crap, I have to direct this thing. And then I had a blast.
What do you like about it? Because you have to keep a lot going on. You're at the top of the pyramid, looking down on everything that happens in the production.
Yeah.
What's the most appealing aspect of that to you?
I mean, I like to not think of it as the top of the pyramid because I feel like it's a much more communal effort. But I do feel like you're kind of leading the troops in the way, right? And I guess I like, as a producer and a director, being able to create an opportunity for people to do their best work.
Well, you also are doing something like this in another show where you interview stars.
Yes.
It's called The Street You Grew Up On.
Yes, it's
you
on
interview
my
celebrities
YouTube channel.
about their early life on the street they grew up on.
Yeah, my company is called Simpson Street, my production company, because that's the name of the street in the Bronx that my mother grew up on.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Boogie Down Bronx. So we have this show where we interview people in the public eye about really like specific details about where you grew up and how that impacts who you are today. Yeah.
So, like, what are the sort of things that you ask
Well, the
them?
first question that I ask, just to get to know the name of the street they grew up on, is I ask people their sexy alter ego name, otherwise known as their porn name.
Oh, okay.
Which is...
oh, I used to know that rule. What is it?
It is the street you grew up on.
Yes.
It's the name of your first pet, followed by the street you grew up on. What is your sexy alter ego name?
Caesar Honeybee.
That's really good!
Is that good?
That's really good! That's really kind of hot.
Thank you.
It's also maybe a really good salad dressing.
Sure.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Mine is Trick or Treat Pugsley.
Wow.
I have 2 hamsters, Trick
Wow.
and Treat. My mom's is the best because she's Simpson. That's the name of my company, Simpson. But I was like, Mom, you don't have any pets. You didn't have any pets growing up. She said, we did. We actually had a cat named Big Boy. So my mother's porn name is Big Boy Simpson.
Well, Kerry, it was lovely to have you here. Thank you so much for being here. The School for Good and Evil is available on Netflix. Kerry Washington, everybody.